So we have Zenith VR MMO coming out just right around the corner on January 27th. So I want to do a video on an overview of the classes. I'm going to start off with Essence Mage. I will probably do a Blade Master class in the next few days. But let's get started. An Essence Mage draws on essence to create and shape the elements and reality to their will. Essence Mages are characterized by their trademark wing-like essence amplifiers, which help Essence Mages focus their power. Contrary to what some might assume, Essence Mages, like any class in Zenith, can fit any role within a party, whether playing as a DPS, a tank, or support. Now, I could not find any information on skills for the tank class of the Essence Mage. I'm not sure if it uses the same skills and abilities as the DPS and the support, but I could not find anything on it. So, with further ado, let's get into what the abilities and the skills of the Essence Mage in the DPS class is. Starting off with Lightning Strike. Cast down a bolt of lightning in a 3-meter area, which deals 60 plus 220% attack damage. It also generates a large amount of stagger. Stagger is pretty much what stuns your foe, your opponent, your enemy. Next up, we have Blazing Barrier, which creates a 4-meter wall of infernal flame that lasts for 6 seconds. Any enemy that enters that flame wall is burned, taking 25 plus 200% attack damage each 1 second over 4 seconds. Next up, we have the Pillar of Earth, an earthen explosion that knocks back all targets in a 5-meter radius, dealing 80 plus 40% attack damage. This ability inflicts 1.5 times additional stagger. Then we have Armageddon. This one I could not find stats for. All I could really find on this is that this is an ultimate ability. It has 4 colored balls, which each have different spells. Next up, we have the Fireball. Creates a fiery ball that can be thrown at enemies to explode in a 5-meter radius, which deals 75 plus 220% attack damage. Next up, we have the Essence Mage abilities as a support class. So, support class is kind of your healer type class. So, we have Aether Spark, which is fire a piercing surge of supercharged essence to damage foes for 10 plus 40% attack. It also heals allies for 10 plus 40% attack. It can be charged for up to over 1.5 seconds, increasing the power of the shot by up to 2.4 times. Each projectile can hit up to 2 targets. Next, we have Hydrosplat. Create a globe of powerful aquatic energy that you can throw at enemies to explode in a 5-meter radius. Damage enemies for 75 plus 200% attack and heal allies for 75 plus 200% attack. Next up, we have the Massive Icicle. Drop a massive block of ice on your foes in a 4-meter radius after a delay of 2 seconds, dealing 250% damage and lowering attack by 10%. So that one you might want to watch. It deals out a lot of damage, but it does lower your attack by 10%. Next up, we have the Erupting Spring. A spring erupts in a 7-meter radius, immediately healing allies for 30 plus 150% attack. The spring continues to pulse and heal for 25 plus 75% attack while staggering enemies for 30 plus 120% attack every second for the next 6 seconds. Now, the ultimate for the support class, once again, like it was for the Armageddon, I could not find information on it. I just know it's called Time Slow, and it slows down time. Then we have Wind Wall. Conjure a barrier of wind that blocks incoming projectiles and slows nearby enemies. For those of you that like to get immersed in your MMOs and like to know the backstories of stuff, I'm also going to include the lore for the Essence Mage, which is as follows. From a young age, promising candidates are selected from the general population of Zenith to undergo this strict training. The learning of the way is strictly regulated as it relies on hidden teachings that can only be discovered outside of the city. Unlike citizens of Zenith, essence mages spend a large part of their teenage years learning how to manipulate essence outside of Zenith, and so they interact with both Zenithians as well as the wandering nomadic clans of the borderlands. Because they lead such cloistered lifestyles but share so many experiences normal citizens never see, they are once more knowledgeable and more sheltered. That's gonna just about do it, and I hope I see you guys on the battlefield of Zenith when it comes out. Next few days, I'm probably going to be putting out a Blade Master video too, and probably a video on the enemies of Zenith. Let's get geared up. Let's get pumped up for the release of Zenith. You guys have a good day, and don't forget to like and subscribe.